So we're going to do some more work with word problems and translating and solving them. And when we're doing this, you want to kind of treat the word problem like it's your own little mystery that you need to figure out. And so we're going to do that step by step. So first we want to read the problem carefully. And while we're reading it, you want to be on the lookout for what it is you're trying to find. Then you want to see what are the clues that are going to help you find whatever it is you're looking for. So the first step, read the problem carefully, look for what it is that you're trying to find. Are you trying to find the number of people, the number of tickets, how long something is, how far someone drove, what is it you're trying to find? And then what are the clues that are going to help you find it? Now you want to choose a variable for one of the unknowns, because there are oftentimes we might not know a lot of things, but we want to write the variable for one of the unknowns. And then we want to use that variable to write an expression for the other unknowns. So if the number of teachers is 50 less than the number of students, you might do S for students and then S minus 50 for teachers. So you want to do that by making a relationship. Now that I have my variable and expressions for the other unknowns done, I want to reread the problem and write an equation. Generally, it's easiest to write the equation the way the problem is read. Sometimes they'll be tricky, but most of the time you can actually write the equation just the way the problem is read. So step 4 is to solve the equation and then figure out what it was you were looking for. So you want to make sure that you answer the question that was asked. Did they ask you for the number of women or the number of men? Did they ask you for the number of voters or the number of non-registered voters? You need to pay attention to what the question is and then make sure that you answer the question. And then last but not least, you want to check your answer. Does it answer the question? Does it make sense? So if you're looking for the side length of a rectangle and you get an answer like -6, you need to think, does that make sense? Can you have a negative length? No. If something has length, it's going to be a positive length. See if you can measure any of the shoes in your house and get a negative size. It's not going to happen. So make sure you check your answer. Okay, let's do this example. Over summer, I did 5 more dives than I did on spring break. So far this year, I have done 21 dives. How many dives did I do over summer? And my choices are 6, 8, 11, and 13. So the number of dives is going to be one of those. So the first thing I want to do is read the problem carefully. What am I trying to find out? Well, I'm trying to find out how many dives did I do over summer. That's what I'm trying to find out. What are my clues? Well, over summer I did 5 more than I did on spring break. So far this year I've done 21 dives. So I think that's going to help. So let's say that we can do it multiple ways. I'm actually going to, oops, not right like that. My choices for summer belong to 6, 8, 11, or 13, because I'm actually going to say slightly different.